मोबाइल GTA फास्ट हो जाने वो है गेमिंग के दुनिया का जादूगर। गेम ऑन सौमिक अपने स्टाइल से दबा के गेम पर पट्टी। इंडियन इंस्ट्रूमेंटल्स मिक्स। तेरे सब्सक्राइबर्स के लिए 4 चंद लगाए। गेम ऑन सौमिक आज दूर है दिल में। Professor Soumik है सुपर गेमर। Apex Legends COD मोबाइल GTA 5 को जाने। वो है गेमिंग के दुनिया का प्रोफेसर। किली में आज तक ना देखे जान तेरे तहा। गेम प्रोफेसर Soumik के सुपरस्टार। Apex Legends COD मोबाइल GTA फास्ट हो जाने वो है गेमिंग के दुनिया का जादूगर। गेम ऑन Soumik अपने स्टाइल से दबा के गेम पर पट्टी। इंडियन इंस्ट्रूमेंटल्स मिक्स। तेरे सब्सक्राइबर्स के लिए 4 चंद लगाए। गेम ऑन सौमिक आज दूर है दिल में। Professor Soumik है सुपर गेमर। Apex Legends COD मोबाइल GTA 5 को जाने। वो है गेमिंग के दुनिया का प्रोफेसर। किली में आज तक ना देखे जान तेरे तहा। गेम प्रोफेसर Soumik के सुपरस्टार। Apex Legends COD मोबाइल GTA फास्ट हो जाने वो है गेमिंग के दुनिया का जादूगर। गेम ऑन Soumik अपने स्टाइल से दबा के गेम पर पट्टी। इंडियन इंस्ट्रूमेंटल्स मिक्स। तेरे सब्सक्राइबर्स के लिए 4 चंद लगाए। गेम ऑन Soumik आज दूर है दिल में। Professor Soumik है सुपर गेमर। Apex Legends COD मोबाइल GTA 5 को जाने। वो है गेमिंग के दुनिया का प्रोफेसर। किली में आज तक ना देखे जान।
हेलो एंड वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन। कैसे हो सब लोग और कैसे चल रहा है सब लोगों का दिन। तो आज हम लोग आ चुके हैं with some gameplay of Doki Doki Literature Club. आज आई होप हमारा लास्ट डे होगा रिगार्डिंग दिस गेम. ज़्यादा बड़ा गेम तो नहीं है. मैंने हाउ लॉन्ग टू बीट में जितना देखा था, एक बार फिर भी कंफर्म कर लेता हूँ डोकी डोकी का ही देखा था कि नहीं, क्योंकि 4 घंटे का कुछ बोल रहे थे. 4 घंटा मेन प्लस एक्स्ट्रा 6 घंटा. एक्स्ट्रा में क्या है आई डोंट नो. कंप्लीशनिस्ट में ज़्यादा है. कंप्लीशनिस्ट में 7.5 घंटा. एनीवे हम लोगों ने खेला कुछ 3 घंटे के आसपास का है, तो अराउंड 1 आवर और गेम प्ले कम से कम बचा है. उससे ज़्यादा ही होगा, थोड़ा ज़्यादा होगा. बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं होगा बट थोड़ा ज़्यादा होगा. 1 मिनट देना. मैं अपना चैट ही सेटअप करना भूल गया. मस्त चालू कर दिया, चैट ही सेटअप करना भूल गया. ये एक बार चालू करने से पहले जस्ट चैट सेटअप कर देता हूँ. तब तक एक काम करता हूँ, फ्री पीरियड सेटअप भी करके रखता हूँ. हाँ, फ्री पीरियड भी है यहाँ पे सेटअप. जैसे जैसे जो जो बंदे आएंगे फ्री पीरियड में चैट दिखता रहेगा. अभी फिलहाल कोई है नहीं तो खाली है. गेम के इंटरेस्टिंग मोड के लिए अभी भी वेट कर रहा हूँ, क्योंकि वो डेटिंग सिम जैसा टाइप का उन्होंने जो शुरू किया है, आई एम नॉट दैट इंटरेस्टेड. बाय द वे मैंने समर सेल में कुछ गेम्स लिए हैं. अभी कोई शायद नहीं है सुनने के लिए, तो अभी बोल के ज़्यादा मतलब नहीं है. अगर कोई सुन रहा है या बाद में सुनेगा तो एक बार में थोड़े लोग आ जाए तो उसके बाद बताता हूँ. बहुत सारे गेम्स सस्ते में भी हैं, बहुत सारे गेम्स सस्ते में नहीं है, मतलब उनके लोएस्ट प्राइस पे नहीं है अवेलेबल. सो मेक श्योर दैट यू चेक दैट आउट बिफोर बाइंग. एंड ज़बरदस्ती गेम्स लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जो गेम्स खेलोगे, जो गेम्स रिसेंट टाइम में खेलने वाले हो, और उनको ही लेना. एंड थोड़ा तो वैसे ना कुछ तो सेल आएगा ही. अभी जून चल रहा है, उसके बाद शायद सितंबर अक्टूबर के आसपास में कुछ ऑटम सेल वगैरह भी आएगा. और बीच बीच में और भी सेल्स आते रहते हैं, तो वो सब भी करेंगे हम लोग. सेल्स में एक दो करके गेम ले लेना. तब तक जो बैकलॉग है उसको कंप्लीट करते रहो. और भी नए नए गेम्स फिर आएंगे. विंटर होगा, और उसके साथ और क्या है कि हम जब कोई भी गेम लेंगे, तो उसको अगर नहीं खेल के रखा तो वो उस पैसे को बचा के वेट करो ना. अभी ना लेके नेक्स्ट सेल में, तब तक क्या पता और सस्ते में आ जाए. तो यू नेवर नो. चांसेस बहुत ज़्यादा है, क्योंकि बड़े सेल में यूजुअली प्राइसेस और ज़्यादा सस्ते हो जाते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द क्वारी क्वारी कुछ टाइम पहले भी थोड़ा सस्ते में आया था. इस समर सेल में और सस्ते में हो गया. तब वो शायद नेक्स्ट ऑटम सेल या विंटर सेल में इस लेवल के प्राइस देखने को मिल जाए. एनीवे, चैट ऑलमोस्ट सेटअप है. गेम भी अभी शुरू कर दूंगा, बस 2 मिनट देना. तब तक अगर कोई जुड़ रहे हैं तो वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन. कोई गेम के बारे में जानना है तो बता देना. वैसे ये मेरा डोकी डोकी लिटरेचर क्लब प्लस क्यों लगा हुआ है? गेम गेम गलत तो नहीं लग गया है? एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ. ओके, चैट सेटअप हो चुका है. गेम शुरू करते हैं. एक्चुअली इसका कुछ प्लस वाला वर्जन आ गया था. Not suitable for children. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we are already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Radhe Radhe, do you really hate us that much? No, sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Monica, you are the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But GPS was the one who. Ah, that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You are the club president, Monica. You are supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me. Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. Okay, let's continue. Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal. Okay, that's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Ah, maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Um, ah, so are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for GPS to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we will do. Do you have a preference, GPS? Do you have a preference? खाना बनाना मुझे नहीं आता होता ना. यूरी को decorations में help करूँगा. Well, I will probably be most helpful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you are about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, GPS? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have had Babbitt. had Babbitt. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very helpful, very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I am looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, GPS? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I am sorry for this. I don't really know why GPS picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you are trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I am not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you are right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Uh, is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I will just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, GPS. I think that we will make a very productive team, even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you are overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you are overthinking, right? Eh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I am really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Going to be coming to my house. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we are outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. Hello Arnab, welcome to stream. Yo, game कौन सा यूनिवर्स में चल रहा? अरे वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम अर्नब. मैं तभी स्टार्टिंग में सेटअप कर रहा था इसलिए फ्री पीरियड रखा था, उसके बाद भूल ही गया. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. Okay. दिख रहा है क्या अभी? I hope so. एक बार फिर भी कंफर्मेशन ले लेते हैं. किधर गया? हाँ, दिख रहा है. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I will have a good time. It's already Sunday. अरे घर के अंदर ही नहीं जा रहा है, ये रास्ते पे ही खड़ा है. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there is no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she will open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we have even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I have been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we have done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we have made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, GPS. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Ah, I guess you are right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Vice President hai to pata to rehna hi chahiye. Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I am just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then? Yup. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you are doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, GPS. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori? I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, GPS. But you are wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You are just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You are really just going to make me say it, aren't you, GPS? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I have had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I am late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a good reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. By the shoulders. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I have known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Eh? Why is it that you have never told me about this? It almost feels like I have been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I am your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, GPS. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So, that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You are right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I will do. No GPS. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. GPS? Sayori? I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. GPS. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. GPS. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I am doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I will figure out what needs to change. I will make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you would better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, GPS. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But... Hello Yuvi, welcome to stream. Shivam, welcome to stream. अरे सर ये कौन सी लाइन पे आ गए आप? जो तुम सोच रहे हो वो लाइन पे तो बिल्कुल नहीं आया हूँ. कैसे हो by the way, Shivam? Yuvi, welcome back. Your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to come meet me at my house. अरे आज ये नाक इतना खुजली हो रहा है नाक के इधर. तो इरिटेट कर रहा है. ये अर्नब अभी से डर गया. अभी तो डरने वाला कुछ चालू भी नहीं हुआ. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I am trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. अब यूरी आ रही है. Let's see. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we are definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. ये हमारे घर का पहली बार मैं दृश्य देख रहा हूँ. ये हमारा घर है. बहुत पैसे वाला है हमारा कैरेक्टर. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You are a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Sergi reading an anime script. ये एनिमे है कि नहीं पता नहीं मुझे. एनिमे में आता है कि नहीं. बट एटलीस्ट एनिमेशन का डिज़ाइन जो है, जो ड्राइंग वगैरह बनाया है, वो काफ़ी एनिमे इसके साथ मैच तो करता है. इट शुड बी कॉमन सेंस. अच्छा हाँ, वाला पढ़ लिया था. एनीवे, लेट्स गो इनसाइड. आई सी यू ब्रॉट अ लॉट ऑफ स्टफ विथ यू. दैट्स राइट. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. पहली बार अपने घर का रूम देख रहा हूँ मैं. I take Yuri to my room. घर के अंदर टीवी भी है, मतलब बेडरूम के अंदर टीवी भी डाला हुआ है. इधर पीसी का कीबोर्ड, माउस, इधर बिस्तर है, इधर इतने सारे किताब, इधर ये क्लोजेट टाइप है. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so हाँ, कुछ एनिमे में आता ऐसा स्क्रिप्ट. अच्छा, स्टोरी में है क्या, लोर क्या है, वो पूरा बताऊंगा तो थोड़ा स्पॉइल हो जाएगा सीन. इसमें कुछ अलग टाइप का है, इसलिए खेल रहा हूँ. और वो अभी तक मैंने भी एक्सप्लोर नहीं किया है, बट इतना पता है कि कुछ अलग है. ब्लाइंडली इसके लिए खेल रहा. अभी फिलहाल तो यही चल रहा है कि हम लोग लिटरेचर क्लब में वो जो इसके पहले वाली जो लड़की थी, हमारी नेबर थी, तो वो मुझे बोल रही थी कि लिटरेचर क्लब ज्वाइन करो, तो लिटरेचर क्लब ज्वाइन किया स्कूल में। अभी हम लोग सब लोग अब पोएम 2-3 दिन हो गया, हम हर दिन पोएम लिखते हैं, एक दूसरे को पोएम सुनाते हैं। तो वो लड़की ऑलरेडी है, हम लोग जाते हैं तो और 3 जन मिलते हैं, तो वो 3 जन से भी इंटरेक्शन होता है। नहीं, और 3 जन नहीं, सॉरी, और 2 जन रहता है ना, नहीं 3 जन और रहते हैं। तो टोटल हमारा 5 जन का ग्रुप हो जाता है लिटरेचर क्लब। डोकी क्या है मुझे अभी तक नहीं पता। और लिटरेचर क्लब का भी फेस्टिवल आने वाला है। आज एक लास्ट छुट्टी है, उसका तैयारी चल रहा है, कल जाके फेस्टिवल होगा। तो फेस्टिवल में कुछ बड़ा धमाका शायद होगा, क्या होगा वो देखा जाएगा। तो उसका ही प्रिपरेशन चल रहा है। ये अभी मेरे घर पे आई है, इसको हेल्प चाहिए बट वो मेरे घर पे आई है। और उससे पहले हमारी जो नेबर थी थोड़ी सी अलग लग रही थी, तो उससे मिलने गए थे। तो वो बोल रही है अरे मैं डिप्रेशन में रहती हूँ, मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता सारी चीज़, तुम भी जाओ। वो आ रही है दूसरी मेंबर, उसके साथ काम करके कंप्लीट करो, कल मिलेंगे, मज़ा आएगा। तो वही अभी जस्ट हमारे घर पे आई है, अभी बातचीत चल रही है। तो आगे देखते क्या होने वाला है। That's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, that would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow! I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess I am determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you are a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this. It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose Jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I will trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I would like to do is write a different word on each paper. We will need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I am going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you would be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you had put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, GPS. You can write any characters you want. I will help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed Yuri looks away. Not Yuri. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They are just so pretty. Hello Nikhil, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Kaise ho? I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger. Maybe. Ooh, what am I saying? Please don't think I am weird for this. You are laughing at me. No, I am not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? कैसे हो निखिल? Welcome to the stream. कैसा चल रहा है तुम्हारा सब? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I will check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! GPS, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through the skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you are squeamish, I will go wash it off now. Sleeping dog complete कर लिया. Good 8 on 10 I would say. अरे easily 8.5 आराम से मिल जाएगा. स्टोरी भी ऑलमोस्ट पता ही है, बट स्टिल उसमें भी थोड़ा बहुत ऐसा फील आता है, और 2012 के हिसाब से तो स्टोरी अच्छा ही है आई वुड से. और गेम प्ले वगैरह तो मतलब सबसे बढ़िया चीज उसका गेम प्ले ही है. और क्या क्या नहीं कर सकते. रेसिंग वेसिंग करना है रेसिंग कर सकते हो. पुलिस बन के कुछ करना है पुलिस बन के कर सकते हो. गुंडा बन के करना है गुंडा बन के कर सकते हो. फाइटिंग स्टाइल भी जबरदस्त है. मजेदार गेम है और सस्ता गेम है भाई. 112 रुपए का या कुछ तो आता है. वो ऑलमोस्ट एक ही प्राइस है उसका. हर टाइम 112 रुपए कुछ आता है. तो खेलना चाहिए, ट्राई करना चाहिए. जैकी को जो मारा बिग स्माइल ने लास्ट में मार के सेटिस्फैक्शन मिला आइस क्रशर में. वही और वो वाला भी बहुत सही लगता है जब पहली बार पार्कोर करके कोई कुछ जगह से चढ़ के फिर तो वैसे भागते रहते हो और जब मारते हो स्लो मोशन में. फिर जब मारता किसी का पीछे भागना है तो अलग ही मजा आता है. एंड इंटरेक्शन भी कर सकते हो. तो एनपीसी के साथ ना लिमिटेड इंटरेक्शन है, बट लगते थोड़े अलाइव टाइप. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel a tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I have ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you are overreacting a little. Ooh, she doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. GPS! Did you really just do that? Now we are even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. हाँ, वो तो पूरा टॉम क्रूज स्टाइल एक्शन पीस है. मैं तो स्वॉट यूनिफॉर्म पहन के सारे मिशंस कर रहा था शुरू में. एज इट्स पैसिव वाज 50% डैमेज रेजिस्टेंस. हाँ, उसमें वो आर्मर वगैरह भी मिलता है ना, इसके लिए शायद. You are so weird, GPS. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you think you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. और बैंडेज क्या चाहिए? सिंपल सा अगर लगाना ही है तो बैंडेज लगा देंगे मैक्सिमम. That's relieving. The tension is quite quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. Personal moment chal raha, let's go. What do you have in mind? I would like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. अरे यार आज नाक इतना इच कर रहा है ना. कभी कभी करता है बट बहुत रेयर है. यूजुअली सर्दी वर्दी आने से पहले करता है ये ज्यादा. बहुत ज्यादा इच कर रहा है. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We will need about 6 cups of water to put each of these of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. एनुअल फेस्टिवल होने वाला है क्या? सब क्लब उसमें अपना शोकेस करते हैं ना? हाँ वही एनुअल फेस्टिवल होने वाला है. 6 cups of water. I will be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? Ah, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong. So, let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. ये वैसे लास्ट डे है, अभी कल ही फेस्टिवल होने वाला है. लेट्स सी क्या ऐसा प्लान करके रखा है और फेस्टिवल में क्या ट्विस्ट आता है. काइंड ऑफ बिग मोमेंट इन जापानीज स्कूल्स. मेरे स्कूल में तो क्लब शोकेस तो नहीं, पर हाउस शोकेस वाला 2 साल हुआ था 8-9 स्टैंडर्ड में. 10th में बस गेस्ट बन के फेस्टिवल एंजॉय करना पड़ा था. अच्छा. हमारा ऐसा कोई शोकेस वाला मुझे तो ध्यान नहीं आ रहा है, बट हमारा होता था मतलब हाउस वाइज हमारे कॉम्पिटिशन्स वगैरह होते थे कि रेड हाउस, ब्लू हाउस, ग्रीन हाउस, येलो हाउस वाला. तो यूजुअली एक कैप्टन वगैरह रहता था. तो 5th स्टैंडर्ड में, तो 5th स्टैंडर्ड मतलब प्राइमरी में सबसे सीनियर बंदा है ना. तो 5th स्टैंडर्ड में मैं रेड हाउस में था शायद. हाँ, रेड हाउस में था. नहीं सॉरी, 5th स्टैंडर्ड में ब्लू हाउस में था और कैप्टन बनाया था मुझे. मैं खुश भाई, हाउस का कैप्टन, क्योंकि 4 हाउस रहते हैं पूरे स्कूल में और 5th सबसे सीनियर 5th क्लास का ही बनाते हैं. एक्चुअली पहले इसका भी बना रहे थे. स्कूल का एक कैप्टन रहता है ना, मतलब या स्कूल का कैप्टन बोलो, लीडर बोलो, जो भी रहता है, उसके लिए भी पहले बुलाया था, बट किसी और को बना दिया था. फिर बाद में हाउस वाला वो भी मतलब बहुत मुश्किल से बनते हैं, तो उसमें ब्लू हाउस का बन गया था कैप्टन. तो खुश हो गया था. और वो मैडम मुझे जानती थी, मतलब मैं एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर्स में रहता ही था. तो फिर वो प्लान वैन करने के लिए सब बुलाती थी. हाँ, ये करेंगे, ऐसा करेंगे, वैसा करेंगे. तो वो हाउस वाला होता था, बट वही है कि अल्टीमेटली वो पॉइंट्स का एक सिस्टम रहता था कि कितना मतलब तुम्हारा जो एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर जो भी जीतते हैं उस हिसाब से पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे, तो वो हाउस विनर बन जाती है। मेरे हाउस में उस टाइम पे कोई अच्छा था ही नहीं, सारे जो अच्छे वाले थे दूसरे हाउस में चले गए थे। और मेरे हाउस में मैं मल्टीपल, और उन्होंने फिर ऐसा कैप कर दिया था कि ज्यादा एक बंदा ज्यादा इसमें नहीं जा सकता, क्योंकि अगर एक बंदा अच्छा रहेगा और वो सभी में जाके पॉइंट्स ले रहा है तो वो फिर मतलब वो हाउस क्या, वो एक ही बंदा एक्चुअली पूरे सबको जिता रहा है वैसा हो जाएगा। तो उन्होंने लिमिट करके रखा था। तो फिर मुझे कुछ कुछ ऐसे करने थे, कॉम्पिटिशन्स में जाने थे, मुझे अलाउ नहीं किया था, कैप डाल दिया था करके। तो जो मैं गया था एटलीस्ट फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड के आसपास में तो आ रहा था। पर मेरे अलावा बहुत रेयरली कोई अगर कंसोलेशन वगैरह कुछ मिल जाता तो बहुत बड़ी बात होती। हेड बॉय हेड गर्ल, हाँ हेड बॉय हेड गर्ल हमारे यहाँ पे कैप्टन होता था, कैप्टन ऑफ द स्कूल होता था, और मॉनिटर और क्लास वाइज होता था मॉनिटर प्रीफेक्ट। प्रीफेक्ट का काम है लाइन मेंटेन करना, सुबह एंट्री के टाइम पे लाइन मेंटेन करेगा, लंच के टाइम पे लाइन मेंटेन करना, और जब निकलते हैं उस टाइम पे लाइन मेंटेन करना, वो प्रीफेक्ट का काम है। मॉनिटर का काम है क्लास के अंदर का डिसिप्लिन मेंटेन करना। तो क्लास में मॉनिटर बन गया था और बाद में हाउस कैप्टन भी बना था मैं ग्रिफिंडर हाउस में था। अच्छा तुम लोग में ग्रिफिंडर था क्या? आप कौन से हाउस में थे? मेरा ग्रीन हाउस। अच्छा मैं ब्लू हाउस, मेजॉरिटी ब्लू हाउस में था। फिर मैं जब लास्ट 9th 10th में मैं रेड हाउस में गया था। नहीं तो उसके पहले भी मैं जब फर्स्ट सेकंड में मैं और एक दूसरे स्कूल में जब स्टार्टिंग में था तो वहां पे भी ब्लू हाउस ही था मेरा, और ब्लू हाउस का अलग से वो ड्रेस था। उधर वाला शायद रहेगा, मम्मी ने अगर बचा के रखा है तो, बहुत सारी चीजें अभी भी बचा के रखी है मम्मी ने। तो ब्लू हाउस वाला ड्रेस वगैरह पहनना पड़ता था, सैटरडे शायद पहनना पड़ता था, ऐसा कुछ था उसका। एवरी सैटरडे अपना हाउस वाला ड्रेस पहनो। और ऊपर से वो वाले स्कूल में तो वो ट्री बनाते थे कि हाउस का ट्री, अगर हम लोग ब्लू हाउस है तो ब्लू हाउस में सबका फोटोज चिपका रहेगा कि अच्छा ब्लू हाउस में ये बंदे हैं, रेड हाउस में ये बंदे हैं, ग्रीन हाउस में ये बंदे हैं। मेरा वो पहले वाला स्कूल में मुझे अभी भी याद है, ये गणपति गणेश चतुर्थी का पूरा वो सेलिब्रेशन टाइप हम लोग ने मॉक सेलिब्रेशन किया था। वो फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड की बात है, ठीक है। फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड में हम तभी, मतलब समझ लो ना, फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड मतलब 5-6 साल की उम्र में, उस टाइम पे प्लान कर रहे हैं गणपति सब हम लोग बनाएंगे। वो थर्मोकॉल कार्डबोर्ड वगैरह लेके, टीचर्स भी थोड़ा बोल रहे हैं हाँ तुम लोग ऐसा करोगे। हम लोग भी घर पे जाके अपने मम्मी डैडी से बात कर रहे हैं आपस में, प्लान वैन करके। फिर वो पूरा लेके आना ऐसा, गणपति बप्पा मोरया, मंगल मूर्ति मोरया करके हम लोग को क्लास में ऐसे लेके जाना है। और अगरबत्ती क्या क्या तो लेके, फोटो लेके आया था एक जन, कोई अगरबत्ती लेके आ रहा है, कोई जला रहा है, शायद मैंने जलाया था। यूजुअली जलाते नहीं ना, बच्चे नहीं जलाते, टीचर के देख रेख में जलाना पड़ा था। फिर एक जन आके अगरबत्ती से सब आरती वारती कर रहा है और मैं उठा रहा हूँ, क्योंकि मैं थोड़ा तभी सब में मतलब थोड़ा बड़ा ही रहता था, हाइट में भी और थोड़ा वेट में भी बड़ा ही रहता था यूजुअली। तो लेके जा रहा हूँ उठा के गणपति बप्पा मोरया, गणपति बप्पा मोरया। अभी भी याद है, मतलब इतना कितना साल हो गया, ऑलमोस्ट 30 इयर्स के आसपास होने आ जाएगा। अभी भी वो मतलब माइंड में थोड़ा थोड़ा याद आ रहा है। बॉडी बिल्डर वाले मेजॉरिटी ब्लू हाउस में हमेशा रहते हैं। रेड हाउस अर्नब। स्कूल कॉलेज इवेंट्स और फेस्टिवल्स में ही असली मजा आते थे, पीक इवेंट इन स्टूडेंट। मॉनिटर का काम हुकुम चलाना। वेडनेसडे था हम लोग का हाउस ड्रेस प्लस वाइट पैंट्स कैनवस शूज। फर्स्ट स्टूडेंट में तो बड़ा इवेंट लग रहा होगा एज अ किड विथ ऑल दिस जिम्मेदारी ऑन द शोल्डर्स। अरे बहुत ज्यादा, क्योंकि मैं गाने में रहता था बचपन में, गाना वाना उसमें तो गाता रहता था। क्विज कॉम्पिटिशन्स वगैरह वो सब में मैं रहता था, और कभी कुछ ड्रामा वामा कभी हुआ तो उसमें भी मैं रहता था। तो एक टीचर जब 5th स्टैंडर्ड में, वो टीचर तभी पढ़ाती नहीं थी, वो 1 साल ही पढ़ाई थी, तो वो ब्लू हाउस में आई, देखी अरे मैं हूँ करके, पहले ही मैम ने बोला हाँ इसको बनाना है, हेड बनाना है, ये मल्टी टैलेंटेड लड़का है, इसको लेना है, और ले लिया। बट मेरे अलावा मुश्किल से मतलब 2-4 जन थे जो ढंग का थोड़ा कर पाते थे, तो उस पर भी काफ़ी सारा हमारा ओवरलैप हो गया था। जैसे क्विज कंपटीशन ग्रुप रहता है, उसमें 3 जन का ग्रुप रहता है, और ऊपर से उस टाइम पे मतलब तब छोटा था तो तब ज़्यादा सेंस भी नहीं था। मैं आंसर्स में मुझे पता है, और मैं ना जोश में आके चिल्ला रहा था, वो अपने ही टीममेट्स को बताता अरे मुझे पता है, इसका आंसर पता है, इसका आंसर पता है, और मैं आंसर ब्लर्ट आउट कर रहा हूँ। तो जो होस्ट भी कर रही है वो टीचर भी बोल रही है अरे मुझे यहाँ तक सुनाई दे रहा है, मतलब होस्ट करते करते माइक को हटा के बोल रही यहाँ तक सुनाई दे रहा है, धीरे बोलो दूसरे टीम्स को सुनाई दे देगा। और कुछ कुछ केसेस में दूसरे टीम ने सुन के फिर आंसर किया, हमसे पहले आंसर कर लिया, और मैं अपने आप को रोक नहीं पा रहा हूँ, मुझे आंसर आता है तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ अरे इसका आंसर ये है, उसका आंसर ऐसा है, तो बोल रहा है वो दूसरा बंदा भी। तो ये सब थोड़ा बाद में रियलाइज हुआ, तब वो थोड़ा समझ में नहीं आता था। फर्स्ट स्टूडेंट, हाँ। मॉनिटर भी मुझे, मतलब मैं 3rd स्टैंडर्ड में एक बार टीचर ने बनाया था मॉनिटर करके, फिर बोला अरे टेम्पररी मॉनिटर बनाया था, जब एक्चुअल वो बैच वैच देना आता तो दूसरे को दे दिया था, दूसरे बंदे को दे दिया था, बोला था अरे तो सौमिक को टेम्पररी मॉनिटर बनाया है, रेगुलर मॉनिटर परमानेंट मॉनिटर नहीं है। मैं इतना दुखी हो गया था ना कि ऐसा टेम्पररी मॉनिटर क्या बना दिया, क्योंकि उसका थोड़ा सा नाम सब लोग ले रहे थे कि मॉनिटर ही आवाज ज्यादा कर रहा है, तो मैम ने मुझे बनाया था। और फिर बाद में 5th में जाके मैं मॉनिटर बना, तब मैं मतलब तब प्राइमरी में सीनियर मोस्ट बच्चा, सीनियर मोस्ट बैच हमारा अलग ही लेवल का भाई, हम सीनियर है प्राइमरी में, सबसे बड़े, और तब तो पेन वैन भी यूज कर रहे हैं, सब कर रहे हैं, अलग ही चल रहा है, फाह मोमेंट हो गया। वही ब्राउनी पॉइंट्स तो मिलते थे अगर इवेंट्स में अच्छे करते जाओ, तो मैं तो बंक मार के मैम लोग के स्टाफ रूम में रहता था, मिस लोग टिफिन भी खिलाती थी, मजे पूरे। नहीं, मैं बंक वगैरह मैंने बहुत कम मारे हैं, स्कूल में तो बहुत ही कम मारे हैं, बंक यूजुअली नहीं मारता था मैं, ऐसा बहुत रेयर कोई एक आध, पूरे स्कूल लाइफ में एक आध बार ही शायद होगा कि कुछ बंक वंक मारा रहेगा, मतलब ज्यादा देर बैठा नहीं था क्लास में, वही, नहीं तो मैं बैठता था, वो वाला ज्यादा सीन होता नहीं था कि रिहर्सल चल रहा है करके बाहर चले जाओ, वो सब बहुत कम ही किया है मैंने, ये बाकी लोगों ने काफी किया है ये चीज। बाकी हाँ, टीचर लोग अगर कुछ बुलाते थे या कुछ करते थे वो अलग बात है, बट वो हो जाता था, जल्दी हो जाता था। सबसे भारी तो एक बार ऐसा हुआ था, तब मैं 8th 9th में था, मुझे एग्जैक्टली कौन सा ईयर मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है। मैंने सोचो उस टाइम पे हमारी जो भी टीचर थी, हमारे हाउस की जो टीचर थी, उसको मैंने पूरा अपना स्टोरी बताया कि ये स्टोरी है, मैंने लिखा हुआ था, ठीक है, खुद से लिखा, जो भी जहां से भी मेरा इंस्पिरेशन आया रहेगा, तब इंटरनेट तो था नहीं, कहीं ना कहीं से कुछ भी मैंने पढ़ा होगा या कुछ होगा, इंस्पिरेशन से अपने हिसाब से मैंने कहानी लिखी, ठीक है, कहानी मैंने उस हिसाब से लिखी थी, और मैंने मेन अपने आप को ही देख के वैसा बना के लिखा था कि हाँ मैं मेन इसका ये करूंगा, इतना मेहनत तो कर ही रहा हूँ और मुझे कहानी पता है, तो मैं मेन वाला कैरेक्टर करके मैं उस हिसाब से कर लूंगा, ठीक है। मैंने कहानी लिखा, सब दिया, या फिर मालूम पड़ा जिस टीचर के पास जाना है वो टीचर के पास गया, उनको कहानी दे दिया, वो बोले कहाँ से लेके आए हो, क्या किए हो, तो मतलब मैम मैंने ही सोच के उस हिसाब से बनाया है, ये कहानी आपको कैसा लगता है आप देख लीजिए, फिर उस हिसाब से हम लोग बाकी लोगों को भी पूछेंगे। तो बोलती है अच्छा ठीक है, हाँ ठीक है। अब क्या हुआ, मैं 2 दिन बीमार पड़ गया, 2 दिन बीमार पड़ गया, उतने में टीचर ने सबको ऐसे सिलेक्ट कर लिया, कहानी में क्या रहेगा, मुझे ही निकाल दिया, ठीक है, मुझे पता ही नहीं, और मैं मतलब और एक जन से बुलवा दिया था कि मैम को बोल देना ऐसा तबीयत खराब है करके, 1-2 दिन में मैं आ जाऊंगा वापस, तो तब तक सिलेक्ट कर ले करके। तो सिलेक्शन विलेक्शन सब कर लिया। अच्छा, कहानी ऐसा कुछ नहीं बहुत अर्जेंट था करके सिलेक्ट करके फिर वो कहानी को बिठा के फिर हर एक को डायलॉग्स वगैरह वो सब देने थे। उतने में मैम ने सबको क्या बोल दिया कि मैम ने खुद ने कहानी लिखा है, और सब सिलेक्ट विलेक्ट करके मेरे को ही निकाल रही है, और पूरा कहानी हो गया, मतलब पूरा सेटअप करना चालू कर दिया। अब डायलॉग राइटिंग वही शुरू होगा। उतने में वो दोस्त मेरे यहाँ से ज़्यादा दूर रहता नहीं था, मतलब हम वो एरिया में एक साथ ही रहते थे। तो शाम को ऐसे भी बाहर निकला था वॉकिंग के लिए, तब थोड़ा अच्छा लग रहा था कि अगले दिन से जाना है। तो वो मिला मुझे दोस्त, मैं बोला कि अरे मैम को मैं पूरा अपना कहानी सब लिख के दिया था, 2 दिन अभी थोड़ा तबीयत ठीक है, देखना पड़ेगा मैम ने क्या किया है, उसमें कुछ चेंजेस किए हैं या सिलेक्ट भी किया है कि नहीं किया, मुझे वो भी नहीं पता। बोलते अरे मैम ने एक कहानी तो सिलेक्ट किया, फिर उसने कहानी बताया। मैं बोला ये तो मेरा ही स्टोरी है जो मैंने लिखा हुआ है। तो बोलते क्या बोल रहा है? बोलते उन्होंने तो सिलेक्ट विलेक्ट भी कर लिया और उसको एज अ मेन कैरेक्टर लिया। चलो तुझे लिया, मैंने तो कहानी इस हिसाब से बनाया था अपने, मैं एज अ मेन कैरेक्टर रहूंगा वैसे ही सोच के मैंने बनाया हुआ था। तो फिर नेक्स्ट दिन वो भी गया, मैं भी गया, और बोला मैम स्टोरी का क्या हुआ, मेरा तो तबीयत खराब था, शायद आपको अपडेट मिल गया होगा। हाँ तुम्हारा वाला मैंने स्टोरी सिलेक्ट किया है, लोगों को मैंने एक्चुअली ऐड कर दिया है, तुम्हारा रोल तो ऐसे कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है हम कुछ करते हैं। फिर मैं ही कुछ सोच के बनाया कि ऐसा टीचर वीचर का रोल कर दूंगा उस कहानी में, करके घुस जाऊंगा, स्टार्टिंग में ही मेरा सीन रहेगा। तो फिर वैसे करके एक डाल दिया था मेरा कैरेक्टर, और वैसे करके हुआ। फिर जब बाहर हम लोग स्टाफ रूम से बाहर आए तो बोलते हैं अरे मैडम इतने मतलब 2-3 दिनों से बोल रही थी कि उन्होंने पूरा खुद लिखा, अब तू गया तो तेरे सामने बोल रही है हाँ तेरा कहानी सिलेक्ट हो गया ये करके। मतलब क्या बोलूं, एटलीस्ट माना तो, मालूम पड़ा कि मतलब कुछ ऐसे भी रहते हैं ना जो मानते भी नहीं है, सामने आ गए हाँ नहीं ये तो मैंने सोच के कुछ किया था, तुम्हारा वाला है ही नहीं, गैसलाइट करना, तुम्हारा वाला नहीं है ये तो अलग ही, मैंने अपने हिसाब से सोच के किया है ऐसा। बस ये बोला था कि हाँ मैंने बहुत कुछ चेंजेस किए हैं, ऐसा किया वैसा किया है, जो भी बाद में चेंजेस थे वो सब मैंने किया। हाँ एक चीज था कि मैम ने डायलॉग्स क्या बोलने चाहिए यूजुअली उसमें हेल्प कर दिया, कि किसको क्या डायलॉग बोलना है, कितने डायलॉग बोलना है, वो सब में स्ट्रक्चर बनाने में हेल्प किया था। बट मेन जो ढांचा है, जो कहानी का फ्लो स्टार्ट से एंड कैसे होना चाहिए, क्या होना चाहिए, जो एक ट्विस्ट है स्टोरी में वो कैसे डालना चाहिए, वो सब मैंने किया हुआ था। हेलो एरी, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग इन। फा मोमेंट हो गया, फिक्शन जॉनरा ड्रामा रोम कॉम थ्रिलर एक्शन, राइटर बाप होता है पर उसकी वैल्यू नहीं होती है। मुझे थोड़ा थोड़ा अभी भी याद है स्टोरी, रुको बताता हूँ एक मिनट। यो haha, how so fun that we are still playing this lol. Yeah, I didn't play much. Yesterday I played barely like 45 minutes. Not yesterday, day before yesterday I played I think 45 minutes or 1 hour or so. Not that much. The previous day we had played for like 2 hours or so. So barely played 3 hours. I think we are near to where the changes are going to happen. By the way, welcome to stream. How is the heat at your place? I'm hearing there's a heat wave across Europe and it's touching 40 degrees, especially in Germany and all. It is touching beyond, like not touching, it has gone beyond 40 degrees, 41 degrees. There they showed that the railway tracks are melting. It's so hot. Plus the houses are not designed to withstand this heat. Many of them don't have any air condition, so they are saying that they are full like not capable enough of handling such heat. They don't have any devices as such to cool down, and even Indian guys are struggling. The people who had already experienced the temperature of even 44-45 degrees Celsius, they are struggling there, because the way the house is designed is not something to handle such amount of heat. That stealing from madam side, using her name, replacing your name as authored for the play. हाँ ऐसा चोर टीचर भी होते हैं, I see. Hi Harry, I heard UK facing heat wave over 40 degrees Celsius. Oh, it seems a lot cooler at the moment today, but yeah, definitely been quite hot sometimes. Exactly. I heard all of Europe is kind of facing this situation, like Italy, Germany, and all those places. And there, most of the people, they said that the thing is the house is equipped to trap the heat inside. It is designed in such a way because it, like, majority of these countries are usually known to be colder countries. So the house is designed in such a way that the heat traps inside the glasses and all. It kind of creates a greenhouse effect. But when the heat is at such a level, it is very difficult. And with no air conditioning as such, it becomes much more difficult. So I don't know how you guys are kind of surviving. Now, if the temperature is a bit cooler, that's fine. But I'm just hoping, like, I didn't expect it to be that bad. We have always had it that bad, but the thing is, we are kind of getting used to it. We are used to it for quite a bit of years, you can say. And our house, somehow it is designed to kind of... like, older houses are definitely designed in such a way that it repels away the heat. Nowadays, the concrete traps a lot of heat inside. So it feels like a furnace, especially if you don't have an AC or a cooler inside. A cooler also works till like 35 to less than 40 degrees Celsius. Above 40 degrees Celsius, it doesn't work much. You will compulsorily need an AC. Now it is like 22 degrees Celsius. Very nice today. 22 is like heaven. It's like a fairy tale for all of us who are like barely surviving in this heat. Hearing 22, hearing this 22 degrees Celsius makes my body cool a lot more. But yeah, definitely been quite hot sometimes, lol. Exactly, true, lol. Oh, and yeah, indeed, Arnab, haha, but thankfully bit cooler at the moment. But yeah, still making the most of the heat and sun while it's here, lol. True. What's the temperature right now, Harry? What time right now? 3 p.m. Yeah, Shoumik. Okay, so what was the story? So I was telling I had written a small story to I had prepared a story for a play during my school days. So I was just reminiscing a bit about the story. What was it about? So what I remember fully, not fully, some parts of it is like I am a student in a school. Like he is there in a different school. Like he is there in a school rather, and he is doing very well. And the teachers are proud of him, the parents are proud of him. Suddenly he switches the schools, and then initially he's not able to make friends. Then he meets with bad company. Those guys kind of then introduce him to bad things like cigarettes and drugs and all those things. So after a while being with them, his grades drop and he's not able to score much. And one day he's like very ill, coughing like anything and all. So his parents take him to the doctors, and the doctors say that he has been diagnosed with cancer, and it is at a terminal point because of his drug usage and smoking and all. So he has been given a timeline, and then he kind of thinks that he has wasted his time away doing all those things, and that is why he's receiving this punishment. And what he does is he thinks that this is my remaining time. I should try to improve myself. I should try to redeem myself. I should focus on this limited time to make my parents, my teachers happy before leaving the world and all. So after doing all this, he kind of does very well in his studies and everything. And as soon as the date comes closer, he tells his father that don't worry about me. I will be somewhere nearby and all. He kind of tells him, but his father is like trying very hard to control himself from laughing. So he tells the kid that everything was a lie. It was just designed to make sure that you understand your mistakes and don't do these, like you don't be with your bad company and all. And you realized it, and it like there was no diagnosis of cancer and all whatsoever. So all the doctors and all, they were fake, and we had kind of designed it for you to change your path into becoming a good boy. So that was the twist towards the end. So that is what people got shocked, that how such a story came into the picture, that cancer and all got introduced. And this was during my school days. I was like 13-14 years old during that time, and we had won this. So I was very happy. I was just telling them about this entire scenario. The teacher who was like the main head in helping us creating this play and everything, I had written the story and she was claiming the credit initially. Later on, she relented that yes, it was me who had written this. I had thought of this play and thought that I would play the central character, but I was ill when I submitted the story, and I was ill for 2 days. So she made, she casted the entire group already. So that is what we were discussing just before you had arrived. I saw in UK people made canals as a swimming pool. Ari, wow, lol, Arnab. Arnab, yeah, lol. So we were just discussing this before you came. By the way, did you, in your school, did you have these types of things where you have like certain groups? It may be groups named after scientists, or maybe colors. Like we had houses based on colors. So like blue house, green house, yellow house, red house. So mine used to be blue house. Later on, when I was towards the end of my school, I was in red house. So this color-based houses were very common during the late 80s, early 90s, early 2000s and all. Later on, it changed to scientists, or maybe rivers, or maybe some other geographical locations like that. Did you have something like this in your schools? 4 to 5 different such groups. You have your, in Hogwarts, you have your Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. Those types of houses. Hufflepuff and Slytherin. Like those. Oh yes, we had those 4 same colored houses, and I was blue too, lol. Okay. So you had those colored houses too, okay. How cool. Yeah, I was in, for the majority part of it, I was in blue house. So earlier I was in a school there. I started with the blue house. Then I changed the schools, like after 1.5 years I changed my school. And there also I went into blue house. Then later on, towards the last 2 years of my schooling, there was a major shuffle in the house and they shifted me to red house. Starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and night time. Once it dries, I will write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner and Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. By the way, I bought 4 games. Let me show you the 4 games that I have bought. Okay, so this is I'm currently playing, but it is not something that I have bought. I have bought this, Dave the Diver. I've already installed it. And it works with a controller as well. The concept looks very interesting. I looked at the gameplay. I saw the gameplay. It is a lot of fun. And you go underwater as well. You explore a lot in that. So that is a lot of fun. Then there is Inscription. It is a card based gameplay, but there is some kind of a twist that is there. So I just want to, like many people have said it in the reviews and other YouTube videos that I have saw, that go in blind, don't watch anything about it, just go in blind and continue. You will get to see and know. Then there is the Quarry, which is like on a similar capacity as your those narrative based games like Man of Medan or Little Hope. Choice based, narrative based games. And lastly, I have Metro Exodus. Metro Exodus is the 3rd game of the series. It is also having the DLC in it. So DLC is also included in Metro Exodus. Last Light Redux is also available. Like I already have it here as well. But somehow this is also getting bought. Like this also got bought in the bundle. The bundle was cheaper, that's why I bought it through the bundle. I already have Metro 2033 Redux and I've already completed that. So next we will play Last Light Redux, then we will move on with Metro Exodus to complete the trilogy of the Metro games. There is a new Metro that is also going to come. I think 2039 or something. Latest one is going to come. So I have few more games that I can say that I've added to my backlog. But yes, on Steam at least I have I had reached the end almost. There are some pretty big games that are left, but still. And I'm hoping I will play these games very soon. Even Resident Evil 4 I have added just a while back. Resident Evil 4 and Life is Strange. These two also I have added. So at least 6 games are there. So it is like I can easily survive till winter without any more games as such. Unless and until Epic decides to give me anything. It is more than welcome for Epic's side to, Epic to give me any good games. I will not say no to them. I actually also saw some more indie devs, smaller horror games on sale, and I thought could be fun to try those, plus support indie devs also. We'll also see LOL. Oh, great games. I heard Dave the Diver is great. Inscription seems cool also. Yeah, they are really good. Dave the Diver has overwhelmingly positive reviews. 96% reviews are there. And even though it may feel like a pixel-based game, pixel-based exploration type of a game, but the gameplay mechanics are a lot of fun and there is a lot of variety in that. The concept is that he is a diver, but he also manages a restaurant, seafood restaurant, I think. So he has to manage both of them, so that makes it a bit unique. Plus there are DLCs available as well. So once I complete this, if I think the DLCs are great to have, I will buy them later on. Dave the Diver Dredge Content Pack. Dave the Diver Godzilla Content Pack. Okay. Those two are free at least. Dave the Diver Digital Extra. Anyway, Dave the Diver, I have bought it already. $396. Oh, In the Jungle, that is also positive. That is a DLC. Okay. Anyway, so Dave the Diver is overwhelmingly positive. I think Inscription is also, yes, even that is also overwhelmingly positive. And a good deal of people have played it. Quarry should be very positive. 83%. That is understandable. Not everyone will like that. Metro is also good. Very positive. 87%, 88%. It is good enough. Metro games are good. Metro Exodus free में दिया था Steam पे. कब दिया था? Metro Exodus नहीं दिया था अभी तक free में. Metro Exodus चेक करो जरा. Metro Exodus अगर फ्री में दिया है तो बताना मुझे. I don't think Metro Exodus फ्री में दिया है. Metro 2033 Redux दिया है Steam पे. Metro Last Light Redux दिया है Steam पे. ये दो दे चुके हैं. Epic वालों ने भी Metro Last Light Redux दिया हुआ है Steam पे. Keen to see if you stream it. Yes, I will stream Dave the Diver. Definitely. Now the thing is, I have to decide what to stream first. I initially had thought of I think Life is Strange, all the 5 episodes. Oh, ना 2033 Redux दिया था. बोल रहा हूँ ना भाई. Metro Exodus relatively it is new. ऐसे कैसे Steam वाले फ्री नहीं देते. वो अगर देती फ्री तो यही देते. Epic वाले दे सकते थे. 2019 का गेम है. इतने जल्दी Steam वाले will not give these games for free. They gave Metro 33 Redux and all like after quite while, you can say. When was it released? 2014 ko it released. So after 10 years or so, they gave the game for free. Even Last Light Redux. They gave Last Light Complete Edition. But there is no store page for it. I don't know why. Then there is this Last Light Redux, which I didn't want to buy, but still it got bought. This is the second game that I will play. Last Light Redux is the second sequel of 2033 Redux. Nice. This classical music is serving as great background music for the discussion, lol. Yeah, it is, you can say, non-invasive. It is just in the background. Very pleasantly it is playing it. And you can just talk over it. It is not annoying. It is not interjecting in between with some loud noises or bangs like that. Anyway, let's continue. Otherwise, people will say I am playing Doki for 10 hours or so, and they will be surprised as to why is he playing it for so long. The story gets over within 4.5 hours, and he's playing for more than 10 hours or so. They don't know that we are just opening the game and discussing it. We are not moving beyond. Lol, true. Okay, let's see. Lol. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you would understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya? Oh my god, why are they suddenly speaking Hindi in between? Kya? Kya means what? So sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel. Then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Ah, is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry, I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. Ah, I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Ah, Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry, I have been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up a brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you are glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Ah, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. Are we there yet? Lona kabhi khelenge chat mein. साथ में ओके chat साथ लिखो साथ. आरवी देर का क्या होता है? वो आरवी चलाना पड़ता है वो अलग अलग जगह से. कुछ आई थिंक क्लाइंबिंग वंबिंग भी कुछ टास्क रहते हैं ना शायद उसमें. थोड़ा बहुत देखा था मैंने. 4 बंदे चाहिए उसके लिए, वही तो है ना सीन. वो 1-2 में ज्यादा खेलते नहीं बनता, फिर वो बोरिंग होने लग जाता है. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. आरवी लेकर एडवेंचर में निकलना है, बस ये समझ लो. हाँ, बट क्या क्या कुछ तो करना पड़ता है उसमें. मैं स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा बहुत देखा था, बट वो 2-4 दिन का ये रहता है. Let me see what is being written. Let me ask Google Translate if it makes any sense or not. There was a time you went to see a movie. Ni yo yichi kei ku kanko yi bu yingpian. Yitsu. Ni yo yitsu kyo kei ku kanko yi bu yingpian. I'm butchering the pronunciation, but still. Yutsu. But it's fascinating to read Chinese and Japanese. This is most probably, I think, Mandarin, right? Or is it Japanese? Chinese traditional detected, so this is Mandarin. Okay, let's see. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well, then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I will see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. By the way, welcome to the stream, my Chinese viewer. समर्थ के chances ज़्यादा लग रहे हैं अलग ऐसा बना के. I kind of say without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So, you are very thoughtful, GPS. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Eh? Ah. Hi, GPS. Sayuri. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, GPS. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we will all be together at the festival tomorrow. So that's fine, right? Of course. Sayuri beams. Yeah, so? I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room. but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know how much fun you were having with Yuri and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you have made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, GPS? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, GPS. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. Today my nose is itching like anything. After a few seconds, my nose starts itching. I don't know. Nothing is working as of now. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, GPS. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. GPS, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. You will always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they have always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I will help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you are right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you are also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, GPS. I will trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayuri! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayuri through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I am having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayuri will always be my dearest friend, and I will do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I would be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. He sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. GPS! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we are performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I will be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she would try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, GPS. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows about what's best for her, right? Radhe Radhe, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Just give me a minute. I'll be back. Back. Let's see. I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. GPS? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. सर आई एम प्रसेंजित यो हाँ हाँ तुम्हारे मॉम का आईडी याद है मुझे वेलकम वेलकम कैसे हो प्रसेंजीत कैसे चल रहा है सब मुझे आज इतना नाक में खुजली हो रहा है ना इसके लिए अभी छींक भी आ रही है पता नहीं कब तक ये होगा बहुत कम होता है बट होता है कभी कभी आज बहुत बहुत ज्यादा ही हो रहा है ये इचिंग व्हाट वाज आई थिंकिंग I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayuri, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? और सबसे बड़ी बात घर में कोई माँ बाप नहीं है क्या मुझे तो वही समझ नहीं आता तगड़ा वाला न्यूज़ दूं एपेक्स लेजेंड्स मोबाइल माइट रिलॉन्च अब रिलॉन्च होके भी क्या फायदा अब वो गाड़ी निकल चुकी है मेरी होगा होगा देखा जाएगा बाकी जो मोबाइल वाले अभी खेलते हैं वो खेलेंगे उनको मजा आएगा मैं तो अभी मोबाइल पे ज्यादा खेल भी नहीं पाऊंगा अब तो आदत भी नहीं है In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my god. What the? An exception has occurred. File game script line 307. See traceback.txt for details. कर दिया खुद को इंटरनल टेस्टिंग जॉब लिस्टिंग स्टार्ट्स बट अब देखते हैं अभी जो अभी मोबाइल खेलने वाले कोई रहेंगे वो लोग खेलेंगे। पेज नंबर 9 तक दिया हुआ है। फाइल गेम स्क्रिप्ट, ये क्या है? ये एक्सेप्शन हैज अकर्ड, traceback.txt। समर्थ वेलकम वेलकम, कैसे हो? The heavens are shining, the sea is rising, the waves are rising, the country is being destroyed, the Juyomans Mukozoi are gone, the dust there is gone, and all that remains is a faint light. The clouds are broken, the moon is pure and beautiful. क्या बात है। तुम भी ज्वाइन कर लो डोकी डोकी लिटरेचर क्लब में। और कैसे चल रहा है पढ़ाई वगैरह? हाँ, मुझे क्या देखना था, गेम स्क्रिप्ट ये traceback.txt ना, एक बार मैं देखता हूँ जरा क्या है उसमें। मैंने किधर इसको सेव किया हुआ है? आई थिंक डी ड्राइव में किया हुआ है। डोकी डोकी किधर है? डोकी डोकी हाँ, हैप्पी थॉट्स। आज कितना तारीख है? 29 तारीख को। बूटस्ट्रैप टू स्टार्ट, ये प्राइमरी स्क्रीन डिस्प्ले, लोडिंग एरर, रीस्टार्ट। क्या बात कर रहे हो? ये 3 कैरेक्टर ही दिख रहे हैं, 4 कैरेक्टर होने चाहिए। मोनिका, नात्सुकी, यूरी। कैश वैश क्या क्या तो है। ट्रेस बैक बोला था ना। आई एम सॉरी बट एन uncaught exception occurred while running game code, ये full trace back। Restart top context, I didn't break anything did I? Hold on a second, I can probably fix this. I think actually, you know what, this would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She is the one who's making this so difficult। आहा, well here goes nothing। अच्छा भाई, एक्चुअल फाइल्स में जाके डिलीशन विलीशन कर रहा है कि कैरेक्टर्स में 3 ही जन बचे फिर। What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. आई होप अटक नहीं गया हो। एक बार जस्ट फिर भी देख लेते हैं। हाँ नहीं, अटका नहीं है। Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? New start coming, timeline 2028, cross-platform, cross-progression also will be there. No China link this time. Fade Rhapsody will be there, so. ओके तो क्या तुम आशा लगा के रख रहे हो कि एपेक्स मोबाइल आएगा वापस और सब लोग खेलेंगे इस बार। क्रॉस प्रोग्रेशन और वो सब लास्ट टाइम भी किसी को नहीं चाहिए था। हाउ कुड आई बी सो हेल्पलेस? व्हाट डिड आई डू रॉन्ग? म्यूजिक को थोड़ा उन्होंने चेंज कर दिया, थोड़ा सा एक दो नोट्स ऐसे वैसे बना दिए, थोड़ा हॉरर वाला। टर्निंग डाउन हर कन्फेशन, that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I will carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. अच्छा, ये चौथा इसको हटा के ऐसे कर दिया क्या? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend. We used to walk to school together, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. If she is going to chase after me, I feel better. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day like any other. वो ऐसा बिहेव कर रहा है गेम की मेरे मतलब पीसी में या कुछ ऐसे एरर डिटेक्ट हो रहा है और ढंग से चल नहीं रहा है गेम, करप्ट हो गया है, वैसा टाइप का बिहेव कर रहा है। ये क्या हो रहा? या आई विल प्ले मे बी नॉट दैट मच लाइक 2022। वही तो, ज़्यादातर लोग ही जो खेलने वाली पब्लिक है वो तो ज़्यादातर निकल गए, ग्रेजुएट हो गए। वो ग्रेजुएट हो गए मतलब मोबाइल गेमिंग से ग्रेजुएट होना चालू हो गए ना, धीरे धीरे करके अभी सब पीसी वगैरह की तरफ जाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं या अपने लाइफ में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। मोबाइल गेमिंग कंपैरेटिवली उतना इंटेंस लेवल पे कोई खेल नहीं रहा है। Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I have always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I am perfectly content just getting on the average while free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club. The school day is ordinary. I pack up looking for rounds of motivation clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. GPS? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. कुछ तो हो रहा है, अलग ही हो रहा है सीन। यहाँ पे सयोरी आती है हमें और कन्विंस करती है लिटरेचर क्लब ज्वाइन करने के लिए। अब यहाँ पे थोड़ा ऐसा कुछ करप्ट होके सडनली मोनिका आ रही है। मोनिका आके बात कर रही है, कन्विंस कर रही है। आई विल प्ले नॉट मच लाइक 2022. वो तो 2022 जितना तो इम्पॉसिबल ही है अभी. Monica was probably the most popular popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You are in the debate club, right? About that. Actually quit the debate club. एक मिनट देना. ओ हलवा मोइजिंग. हलवा मोइजिंग क्या? क्या है हलवा मोइजिंग? तो गाजर का हलवा सुना है मैंने, वो भी सुना है. वो क्या मूंग दाल का हलवा भी सुना है, खाया भी है. ये कौन सा मोइजिंग का हलवा? वेट इसको रख के आता हूँ. मैसेज रिट्रैक्टेड. हलवा मोइजिंग मोइजिंगी. एक मिनट देना. ठीक है. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर अ मूवी नेम्ड काला हिरन ब्लैक बक. हाँ वो उसका केस चल रहा है कुछ. भोई ने रिलीज के एक दिन पहले ही कुछ केस वेस डाल दिया था और उसमें एक दो एक्टर्स ऐसे हैं उन्होंने बोला कि यार हमें पता ही नहीं था शूटिंग के टाइम पे कि टॉपिक क्या था. कौन से किसके ऊपर मूवी वगैरह था, वो गोविंद नामदेव करके, जो वांटेड में भी है ना, वांटेड में पुलिस कमिश्नर वगैरह बनता है भॉय के मूवी में। अरे सर जी आप एनिमे फैंस कब से हो गए रे बाबा, जब से तुम फेक हो गए लोहा। तुमने मिस कर दिया अभी का, थोड़ी देर पहले ही हुआ था कांड। एनीवे देखते अभी आगे और कुछ देखने मिलता है क्या, बट उन्होंने कुछ तो घपला किया है। आई एक्चुअली क्विट द डिबेट क्लब। बाय द वे वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम आयरन मैन, कैसे हो तुम? अच्छा तुम शायद 2-3 दिन कुछ आए ही नहीं ना। कल तो मैंने स्ट्रीम नहीं किया, बाहर गया था करके, बट आई थिंक उससे भी पहले 2-3 दिन शायद नहीं आया तुम, इसके लिए आज अचानक आने में। Arnab, I always have been original. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I would much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. 4 से 3 में आ गए. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a members. Member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey GPS. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, GPS, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I will look for the materials another time. You are more important. अरे मैंने ये एनिमे थंबनेल देखकर इग्नोर कर दिया YT सजेशन. आई डिडंट सी दैट इट्स योर स्ट्रीम. आज चैनल देखा तब ध्यान गया ये तो आप खेल रहे हो. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. ये थोड़ा अलग है. ये जो नॉर्मली एनिमे बेस्ड गेम यूजुअली सोच के खेलते हैं वैसा वाला सीन नहीं है. अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ये घटना हुई जो तुम्हें पूरे से झकझोर के रख देगी. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. ये इतना ज़्यादा glitchy appearance. And I brought a guest with me. Girl 1. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, GPS. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. I expected you to play this anime kinda game, so my brain didn't see you streaming, I guess. After Kala Hiran, what next? Footpath or Hit and Run? हाँ कर सकते हैं कुछ. एक बार ये वाला चल जाए, सब लोग जाओ थिएटर में जाके सपोर्ट दो काला हिरन को. अपने इधर रिलीज भी हुई है क्या पता नहीं, लिमिटेड रिलीज होगा. एक मिनट. आई एक्सपेक्टेड यू टू प्ले दिस एनिमे काइंड ऑफ गेम. एक्सपेक्टेड यू टू प्ले या नॉट टू प्ले? बट मुझे एनिमे वैनिमे से फर्क नहीं पड़ता. एक अलग टाइप का गेम है, इसमें बहुत उसका तारीफ काफी सुना था, इसके लिए खेल रहा हूं. अब तो एक इटरेशन कंप्लीट हो चुका है हमारा, ये सेकेंड इटरेशन चल रहा है. सेकेंड इटरेशन में तुम देख रहे रहोगे कुछ कुछ जगह पे थोड़ा सा ग्लिची साउंड और ग्लिची थोड़े वाइब्स आएंगे. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into GPS in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. Cupcakes नहीं बनाया लगता है इस बार. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, GPS? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. अरे सर जी, इस गेम में आप क्या सिर्फ नेक्स्ट बटन दबाओगे? हाँ, इस पे कुछ चॉइसेस बेस्ड है और नेक्स्ट ही दबता है ज़्यादा. आफ्टर काला हिरन, व्हाट नेक्स्ट? फुटपाथ. अच्छा वाला पढ़ लिया था. नॉट प्ले. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. भाई स्कूल में टी सेट लेके लोग चाय वाय बना रहे हैं, सब कर रहे हैं. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, GPS, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I have read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. So, you play characters in this game and explore the world. नहीं ज़्यादा एक्सप्लोर करने का है नहीं इसमें. यू टेक सर्टेन चॉइसेस इन बिटवीन एंड द स्टोरी गोज एज पर योर चॉइसेस, बट चॉइसेस इसमें रिलेटिवली कम है, इसमें स्टोरी ऑलरेडी सेट है काइंड ऑफ, और इंटरेक्शंस किसके साथ पहले करना है किसके साथ बाद में करना है वो सब भी थोड़ा बहुत इम्पैक्ट करता है। बट इसकी स्टोरी बहुत ज्यादा डार्क हो जाती है, बहुत ज्यादा। ओके हाँ, considering how little, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. ज़्यादातर यहाँ पे एक्सप्लोरेशन के नाम पे क्लासरूम में जाते हैं हम लोग, घर जाने का है वो रास्ते में वहाँ पे थोड़ा बहुत उधर होता है, और एक नेबर के घर में जाते हैं, खुद के घर में कुछ काम रहता है वो करते हैं, यही है एक्सप्लोरेशन में। तो ज़्यादातर यही एरियाज हम लोग ने देखे हैं। My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I would expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Sir, story बहुत डार्क हो जाती है, but not like that old woman and 38-year-old nephew. नहीं, वो ये वाली उससे भी ज़्यादा डार्क है. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you are right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, GPS? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we have reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, GPS. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, GPS? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. GPS, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You are really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. GPS, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. इसको भी सेव कर लेते हैं. क्या? मेरे सारे सेव्ड फाइल्स गायब कर दिए इन्होंने. बदतमीजी. सेकंड पेज पे रखता हूँ मैं. सारे सेव्ड फाइल्स गायब है. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I will have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. अब क्या poem लिखना पड़ेगा? You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? A joke. चलो तुम लोग भी पढ़ लो. मैं अपने आप को 1 मिनट का रेस्ट दे देता हूँ मन में पढ़ के. तुम लोग भी मन में पढ़ लेना. हाय अगेन जीपीएस। गोलो जी गोलो, आपका पीसी हैक्ड। हाँ पूरा हैक ही हो गया। लोड करने जाओ तो देखो फर्स्ट पेज में 3 मेरे सेव स्लॉट्स थे, तीनों गायब हो गए। सेकंड पेज में रखा है कि गलती से कुछ ओवरराइट ना हो जाए। हाय अगेन जीपीएस, ग्लैड टू सी यू डिडंट रन अवे ऑन अस। Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. Move में थोड़ा सा कुछ अजीब सा हुआ ना? थोड़ा म्यूजिक में तो अलग सा आया है। मुझे देखना है उसका मुंह के वहां पे कुछ तो हुआ अजीब सा। हाँ ग्लिची सा फेस, थोड़ा ऐसा ग्लिची हुआ था। Thanks for keeping your promise, GPS. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you are not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. ये सामने आ गई dialogue के. The manga. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. अच्छा. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, GPS. We will make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you are in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Well, wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ew. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I would be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want it. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I will like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I will definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of a book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I am just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? ये आंखें देखो, इसकी राइट आंख, अरे ग्लिच आउट हो रहा है, अब तो काफी हद तक हिल चुकी है भाई. I wanted to read it, some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have copies of the same book? 2 copies of the same book. Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse. And they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. Just like yahan pe hua hai. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, GPS? No, it's not that. काफी इन्होंने फोरशैडोइंग इसमें किया हुआ है. ब्लाइंड जाने के बाद तो ज्यादा पता नहीं चलता है. मतलब मुझे थोड़ा ये पता था कि ट्विस्ट है, बट कितना क्या कैसे कहाँ से आएगा वो नहीं पता था. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we are all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. My whole body gets... Okay? History में जाओ तो दिखेगा. नहीं, history में नहीं दिखा रहे. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you are passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry, I was just bathing in the kya? What the hell? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. क्लास के अंदर ही एक कंप्यूटर रखा हुआ है, वहां से पढ़ाएंगे क्या? मतलब वहाँ पे अगर एक प्रोजेक्टर वगैरह डाल दिया है तो फिर वहां से हो जाएगा. एनीवे, गेम खुद से बातें क्रिएट कर रहा. हाँ, खुद से कुछ तो करे जा रहा है वो. हाँ, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. ये हम लोग कर चुके हैं, बट थोड़ा सा इसमें ग्लिचीनेस है. I hope ज़्यादा repetitive ना हो, फिर बोरिंग लगने लगता है. That way I turn aside and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I will be able to keep up with her. भाई ऐसे करके देख रही हो साइड में. Ah, that's okay. You are not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you have been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page and letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kinds of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you are feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? GPS? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. So it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we would get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. पहला वाला यूरी कहाँ गई? पहला वाला यूरी मतलब सायोरी की बात तो नहीं कर रहे हो? सायोरी को तो गेम ने डिलीट ही कर दिया. तो मैं एक चीज दिखाता हूं. जैसे सेव फाइल्स उड़ा दिया उन्होंने. ये गेम का फाइल है, डोकी डोकी लिटरेचर क्लब. ठीक है, अभी यहाँ पे जाऊंगा. यहाँ पे सायोरी का कैरेक्टर ही नहीं है. मोनिका है, नात्सुकी है, यूरी है, और हमारा कैरेक्टर दिखता नहीं है करके अलग से कैरेक्टर उन्होंने डिजाइन नहीं किया है. और ये सब कुछ चेंज हो रहा है. ये देखो 857 को आया है. कैन यू हियर मी? देयर इज अ लिटिल डेविल इनसाइड ऑल ऑफ अस. बीनीथ देयर मैन्युफैक्चर्ड परसेप्शन देयर आर्टिफिशियल रियलिटीज, writhing twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self doubt. ये सब कुछ लिखा हुआ है. कॉपीराइट का कुछ सीन है, लेकिन ये 25 तारीख का है. डोकी डोकी. और ये भी 29 जून 8:21 को आया है. ट्रेस बैक. ये जैसे ही फर्स्ट प्ले थ्रू जैसे ही खत्म हुआ उस टाइम पे आया था ये. और ये हैप्पी थॉट्स वाला तो ये फर्स्ट प्ले थ्रू के एंड में जो दिखता है, ग्लिच करके दिखा है थोड़ा. ये भी 8/11 को अपने आप इन्होंने फोटो खींच के रखा हुआ है. Think when Uri become बुढ़ी. सायोरी सायोनारा. यस, सायोनारा हो गया. नाना लंबी बालों वाली की बात कर रहा. वो तो अभी गई ना क्लास से. अभी तो थोड़ी देर पहले उससे ही बात चल रहा था. अभी नात्सुकी और मोनिका से ही बात कर सकते हैं ऐसा उन्होंने बोला है. वो भाग गई यूरी. Okay, chalo. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you will like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. बहुत ही बढ़िया. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Sayori sayonara. Okay, goodbye. Okay, bye bye प्रसन्नजीत. फिर मिलते हैं. आराम से टाइम निकाल के आओ. ये वाले में तो मुझे ज़्यादा बात करना पड़ता है क्योंकि डायलॉग्स वॉइसेस नहीं है इनके. नेक्स्ट अभी जो गेम्स खेलेंगे उसमें ज़्यादा बात करने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, कि डायलॉग पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी एटलीस्ट. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decide to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who would I show my poem to next? अब बचा ही कौन है? एक ही बचा है. Hi GPS, having a good time so far? Ah yeah, good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you are new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better. भाई इसका लेफ्ट उंगली का नाखून इतना पूरा सफेद सफेद ऐसा क्यों दिख रहा है? और ये पहले भी मैंने नोटिस किया हुआ है, ऐसा नकली नाखून टाइप लगाया है उसने, ऐसा लग रहा है. इसमें नहीं है वैसा, इसमें ज्यादा लग रहा है. आई एम ऑलवेज लिसनिंग. डोंट बी अफ्रेड टू ब्रिंग थिंग्स अप, ओके? ऑलराइट, आई विल कीप दैट इन माइंड. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I am much better off just going with the flow until I am more settled in. ये सब कुछ I think गेम का सब कुछ सुन सकती है. जो भी नरेशन के लिए आता है वो भी सुन सकती है. जब माइंड में खुद को नरेट करता है अपना हीरो. Message retracted. Okay, retracted. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, GPS. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of a barrier that we will all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, GPS. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Ebin, hello. तुम्हें भी उस बंदे का भूत चढ़ गया क्या? सर वॉइस एक्टिंग तुम्हारे फील्ड में आता रहता है क्या वो? चाचा ठीक है. कैसे हो? कैसे चल रहा है सब तुम्हारा? That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writings that full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. I think अभी सायोरी की जगह यूरी ने ले लिया है. वैसे भी सायोरी वाइस प्रेसिडेंट थी, अभी यूरी वाइस प्रेसिडेंट हो गई है. और अब इसका थोड़ा बिहेवियर चेंज हो गया है यूरी का. मुझे लग रहा है एंडिंग इसका भी वैसे ही डार्क होगा. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri? I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. सर बोलो मत, बहुत ज्यादा ही आ रहा है. सपने आने लग गए हैं अब तो. अरे बाप रे बाप. और वो अकेला बंदा नहीं है, उसके स्पिन ऑफ्स भी निकले हैं, एक फीमेल वर्जन भी है, वो जाके औरतों को पकड़ती है, चाची चाची। और इसका तो भैया चाचा। ऑल गुड सर। सपने अपने में क्या सपने देखना अच्छी बात है, पर ये वाले सपने देखना अच्छी बात नहीं है। बाकी ये स्टीम सेल में वगैरह कुछ लेने का प्लान वैन है, या गेमिंग से अभी भी सन्यासी लिया हुआ है? किसके सपने? जो उसने लिखा है। कैमेलियन खेलने का बहुत मन किया, नीड टू गेट माय सिस्टम सेट जल्दी। कैमेलियन का सीन ऐसा है कि उसमें एक ही मोड है फिलहाल तो, और बंदे भी चाहिए, अकेले अकेले में ज्यादा मजा भी नहीं आता, वो रैंडम बंदों के थोड़ा टाइम खेलेंगे बस हो गया। एक ही मोड खेलते खेलते फिर बोर होने लग जाता है। Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole and wall. ठीक है, मुझे नहीं पढ़ना अभी. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you are writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. अब यूरी बची, छोड़ो इसको, इधर ही मैं सेव कर देता हूँ, अनलेस और अनटिल ये लोग डिलीट विलीट कर दे सेव फाइल को। तो सही में सेव कर दिया भाई। चौथा कैरेक्टर को 3 कैरेक्टर का मिशमैश कर दिया इन्होंने। इसके ये पिंक वाले बाल वगैरह डाल दिए, ये मोनिका का पोज और ये सब है, ये देखो सेम है, और ये यूरी का थोड़ा बहुत ऐसे करके उन्होंने मिशमैश कर दिया। चौथे बंदे को निकाल ही दिया। फाइल्स के साथ छेड़छाड़ ही कर दिया इन्होंने। अलग ही गेम है ये। चलो देन गाइस, मेरा अभी ऑलरेडी डिनर परोसना शुरू हो गया है, तो हम लोग कल कंटिन्यू करते हैं। थोड़ा अभी रेपिटेटिव हो रहा है आई थिंक, मतलब आगे आगे बढ़ा के देखता हूँ कि एंडिंग में क्या चल रहा है। गेम खत्म क्या, फर्स्ट एक प्ले थ्रू खत्म हो चुका है, उसमें एक कैरेक्टर अभी डिलीट ही हो गया, अब 3 कैरेक्टर्स बचे हैं। अब क्या हो रहा है ना कि बहुत सारे डायलॉग उसमें रेपिटेटिव हो गए हैं। कल देखते हैं क्या होता है। वो मेन अभी हम लोग ने कितना खेला है, ये अभी तक टाइमिंग इसका अपलोड क्यों नहीं हुआ? 2.9 आवर्स अभी भी दिखा रहा है। 4-5 घंटे का तो खेला है हम लोगों ने इजीली। आज कितने देर का स्ट्रीम हुआ है? 3 घंटा। 5 घंटे का तो आराम से 5 घंटे का गेम प्ले आराम से हुआ है। तो इस पे दिखा रहा है पूरा कंप्लीट खेलने के लिए 8 घंटा या कुछ खेलना पड़ेगा, और हमने तो गेम चला के काफी देर तक बात भी किया था, तो थोड़ा और टाइम लगेगा लगता है। अरे रिप्ले में फिर मजा नहीं आएगा इंस्टेंट। एनीवे कल देखते हैं, अगर बोरिंग लगेगा तो दूसरा गेम लगा देंगे। गेम की अभी कमी नहीं है। अभी मैंने 4 गेम्स लिए हैं। डेव द डाइवर लिया है, इंस्क्रिप्शन लिया है, क्वारी लिया है, मेट्रो एक्सोडस लिया है। उसमें से इंस्क्रिप्शन एंड डेव द डाइवर तो ऑलरेडी इंस्टॉल भी कर चुका हूँ, छोटे छोटे गेम्स है। क्वारी, लाइफ इज स्ट्रेंज भी इंस्टॉल्ड है ऑलरेडी। रेसिडेंट इविल 4 भी इंस्टॉल्ड है। गेम्स तो काफी सारा ऑलरेडी इंस्टॉल किए हुए हैं, रखे हुए हैं, तो उसका कोई पंगा नहीं है। अभी भी 2-3 आवर्स का स्टोरी बाकी है। अभी क्या करूंगा ना, कल आके वो जो डायलॉग्स रेपिटेटिव है ऑलरेडी जो कर चुका हूँ, उसको सिर्फ स्किप करते हुए आगे बढ़ते जाऊंगा। तो हम लोग एंडिंग के तरफ में क्या दिखाना चाहते हैं वो देखेंगे। मैं ये डोकी डोकी, जिनको बहुत ज्यादा नरेटिव वाला पसंद है उनके लिए ठीक है। अदरवाइज मुझे बहुत ज्यादा एकदम इम्प्रेस किया वैसे भी नहीं बोलूंगा, सही बताओ तो। एंडिंग थोड़ा सा डार्क है, अलग इसमें चला जाता है। सडनली एक स्विच मारता है जो कि लोगों को लग रहा होगा डेटिंग सिमुलेटर टाइप का कुछ बनाया है क्या, बट दिस इज मोर लाइक हॉरर एंड ऑल। बट वो एक छोटा सा फर्स्ट प्ले थ्रू में तो छोटा सा एक मोमेंट दिखा, सही बताऊं तो। सेकंड थर्ड में कुछ एक्स्ट्रा है क्या, अलग से है क्या, इवन तो मतलब बहुत ज्यादा ही ओवरवेलमिंगली पॉजिटिव रिव्यूज आए हुए हैं इसके। क्वारी कॉप में खेलोगे? हाँ चलेगा, खेलेंगे। क्वारी इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा फिर। ठीक है, देखते हैं अभी। बाद में उसको प्लान करता हूँ, क्वारी को। ठीक है चलो, मिलते हैं कल। टेक केयर, सी यू, टाटा, गुड नाइट, बाय बाय।
किले आज तक ना देखे जान तेरे कहा, किंग प्रोफेसर शॉमिक के सुपरस्टार। इट्स लेजेंड्स रेडी मोबाइल GTA फास्ट हो जाने, वो है गेमिंग के दुनिया का जादूगर। गेम ऑन शॉमिक, अपने स्टाइल से दबा के गेम पर पट्टी। सब्सक्राइबर्स के लिए 4 चांद लगाए। गेम ऑन शो में आज दूर है दिल में। आज दूर है, Professor Shoumik है सुपर गेमर। Apex Legends COD मोबाइल GTA 5 को जाने, वो है गेमिंग के दुनिया का प्रोफेसर।